So, Saul Canelo Alvarez is back and he is fighting Edgar Berlanga. What are my initial reactions to this fight? Well, truthfully, my initial reaction was not one of excitement. I think in general, as boxing fans want to see Canelo versus Benavidez. I think that's the fight with the most jeopardy in place and the most sort of, 50-50 fight. And I feel Benavidez deserves it as well. Lots of big names on his record. Feels like he deserves that Canelo win, that big fight. So my initial reaction was not one of excitement. I feel like it's too soon for Berlanga. I was going through his box rec and his two best friends are his most recent ones, McCrory and Quigley. McCrory was a good knockout in the middle rounds. Quigley, he dropped him 4 times and they went to a UD. So look, both good wins. Berlanga, he seems fairly big for the weight and he's got good power, but it seems far too soon to be fighting Canelo, right? Like, I look at Munguia and I was like, oh yeah, Canelo makes sense. He had a war with Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko, proven fighter, really tough guy. He, knocked down John Ryder 4 times, previous Canelo opponent. Canelo couldn't get him out of there. So I was like, oh yeah, Munguia. That makes sense. I totally get the Munguia fight. But with this Berlanga fight, it's like, he's had 2 decent wins against McCrory and Quigley, but it seems far too soon. You'd like to see him in there against some of Canelo's former opponents. Honestly, I think Munguia would make more sense than Canelo. I feel like he's going up the levels too fast, you got to progress slowly. It seems far too soon in my opinion. Personally, I much rather would have seen him fight Chris Eubank Jr. if the Benavidez fight wasn't going to happen. Chris Eubank Jr. been in there with a lot of top names, George Groves, James DeGale, Arthur Abraham, Liam Smith. Feels like someone a lot more experienced would be more ready for the Canelo fight. So for me, it just feels too soon for Berlanga. I'm not hugely excited by the fight, but because I'm English, I feel I haven't been following Berlanga's career quite as much because it's not quite as, advertised in England. But as I said, 2 decent wins over two decent opponents in his last 2 fights, but just seems far too soon for him. So I'm a bit shocked the fight is happening, to be honest. Although I still think he beats Chris Eubank Jr. I think that's a more exciting fight. I think Eubank Jr. sells a fight better. I think his style's a bit more exciting. Berlanga, he kind of like just stalks his opponents, looking for that power punch, which is fine, it's his style, but I feel Eubank Jr.'s style is a little bit more exciting. But yeah, I just thought I'd jump on and give my initial thoughts. Too soon for Berlanga. Not hugely excited by the fight. Feel like Canelo's going to get through him fairly easily. But look, as I said, I'm not a huge Berlanga fan. I haven't seen a lot of his work. So let me know if I'm wrong. Is Berlanga going to be a test for Canelo? Let me know in the comments down below. Who would you like to see Canelo fight instead? So yeah, leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.